Warning: Cyberpunk Red is a work of science fiction that depicts a dystopian future filled with mature themes, such as violence, drug use, sexual content, and strong language. The events and characters depicted in this work are entirely fictional and do not represent the views or opinions of the author or publisher. The content is meant for mature audiences and may not be suitable for all listeners.
Welcome to the world of Cyberpunk Red, a dystopian future where megacorporations hold all the power and technology has advanced beyond our wildest dreams. The year is 2066, and the fourth corporate war has left the world in ruins. Governments have fallen, and the world is now controlled by the corporations that rule with an iron fist. In this world, cybernetic enhancements are the norm, and people are more machine than human. You'll find yourself in Night City, a sprawling metropolis filled with danger at every turn. Here you'll encounter gangs, corrupt law enforcement, deadly corporate agents, as you navigate the city's seedy underbelly. It's a world where the line between man and machine is blurred, and the morality is a luxury few can afford. Cyberpunk 66 takes place in the year 2066. Much time has passed since the days of the Red. Though still using the rule set of Cyberpunk Red, the game you're about to hear has been converted from a real play to a dramatic radio play. The following events all happened in-game, including the roles and the choices the players have made. I hope you enjoy.
Friend, blink.
In the vast and unforgiving streets of Night City, danger lurks around every corner. You need a team that can handle any situation. A team that's always there when you need them most. Introducing Trauma Team Membership. When chaos strikes, you can't afford to wait. Trauma Team's highly skilled medical professionals are just a call away. Whether it's a fire, a high-speed chase, or a vicious cyber attack, Trauma Team is prepared to swoop in and save the day. With your Trauma Team membership, you'll receive round-the-clock access to the finest trauma specialists in Night City. State-of-the-art equipment and cutting-edge technology ensure that you'll receive top-notch medical care when you need it most. Don't take chances with your life. Join Trauma Team today and gain peace of mind knowing that the best medical assistance is always within reach. With lightning-fast response times and a track record of saving lives, Trauma Team is the only choice for those who value their own survival. Act now and secure your Trauma Team membership. Remember, in Night City, it's not a matter of if you'll need help, but when. Trust Trauma Team to be there when you need them. Don't wait. Join today.
Previously on Cyberpunk 66, Callum had ventured far from his home in Tennessee. He arrives in Night City in the hopes of racing in Night City's mysterious street races. Meanwhile, in another part of Night City, Fredrich awakes to the blaring sound of the morning radio DJ. Fredrich's coffee maker switches on as well. As Fredrich awakens, he gets up from his bed, begins his morning with a quick workout. Fredrich Machen is 5'11" with a burly, muscular-built body, with script tattoos covering up all of his arms. all with the same mantra of the importance of honesty. Fredrich now works and lives alone, as a jack of all trades working to gain respect for himself. While Fredrich finishes his morning workout, a sudden chime is heard from both his laptop computer and agent phone.
From Jojo. I've heard of this guy.
Fredrich opens the email and begins to read into the details. An audio file begins to play as he reads.
Hey, Juba. Don't forget, today's the day. You didn't forget about the gig I had for you, did ya? No backing out now. This op is a simple snatch and grab. Show up to the complex, grab what we need, and poof, we're gone.
Fredrich's computer displays details of the operation.
I've done most of the heavy lifting on this one, so should be easy eddies. Guards should be out for an impromptu retreat, so place should be damn near empty. You'll be a part of a team of 3, with 2 other solos joining ya, Vincent and Isabella. Good solos. I've worked with them before. They're locals from Haywood, so you'll have a lot in common. In and out. Nice and quick. So meet 'em outside your building.
Fredrich grabs his coffee and gulps down the remains quickly. Fredrich then gets dressed and packs up his equipment. Fredrich steps out of his apartment and onto the sprawling floors of the mega building complex. He sees trash and debris littered about the floor. A scantily clad woman counts her eddies leaning on the edge of the floor barricade. A homeless man begs for change on the floor.
Help! Honest men do honest work.
Fredrich continues walking down the pathway of his floor. A man wearing a large black coat, covering most of his face, stands near the stairway down to the floor below. As a man walks by, the man in the black coat pickpockets the stranger, stealing some jewelry. Fredrich approaches the man and uses his arm to press the man up against the wall forcefully.
Not in my building, not in my neighborhood.
As Fredrich intimidatingly pushes the man in the coat up against the wall, the man cowers in fear and begins to tremble.
Just like I told the man begging on the floor, honest men do honest work. You can't be stealing around here. If you're gonna steal, steal from somewhere else, not here.
The man in the coat, terrified, nods in agreement. The man desperately slides away from Fredrich's grip, dropping some of the stolen jewelry he had taken. Fredrich picks the jewelry up, glancing at the people around him to see if he can return the jewelry to the rightful owner. But everyone averts their gaze. Fredrich takes the dropped jewelry and proceeds to give half to the beggar and half to the sex worker he saw nearby.
A little gift. We're all trying to survive. We're all in this together.
Fredrich makes his way down the many long stairways and numerous pathways down the megastructure. Along the way, Fredrich opens his agent device and cycles through the details of the job.
About a technical facility in the middle of the desert. Some mysterious tech of sorts. I guess that's why he wants me so badly.
Fredrich analyzes the details further, planning his strategy.
Wow. 4 basement floors to this thing. Someone's hiding something. Definitely.
Fredrich arrives at the bottom of the megastructure and awaits his pickup.
Nothing to do but wait.
Some time passes, and a retrofitted 4Runner SUV with a faded camouflage paint job pulls up to Fredrich.
Get in, Chum. We're going shopping.
Well, it's now or never.
Name's Vincent. Yeah, the one over there shining the shotty? Yeah, that's Isabella.
Hey,
So, what is this biotechnica tech? I'm kinda intrigued. Biotechnica isn't usually what I go for.
I don't know. Some techie shit. Not really my expertise. Most likely something secret. And secrets mean eddies.
I heard it's something to do with the races going down. You know, maybe JoJo's looking to throw down or maybe gain the upper hand.
Yeah, what's up with these races? You gonna take part?
No ride. So I'm thinking no.
Hell yeah, this is my ride, and I'm gonna put some sweet eddies into it. Really make this baby purr.
So technically, you're the techie.
Yeah. And what is your expertise?
I make people shit their pants. You packing? What kind of iron did you bring with you?
Fredrich pulls out a medium-sized pistol of excellent quality with expertly made modifications.
All right, color me impressed. It's a beaut.
Yeah. What about you, Vincent? You just the driver?
Vincent gazes back through the rear view mirror and brandishes a medium-sized pistol himself.
No way I'm missing this party.
You know, I usually work alone, but you chums seem alright.
Yeah, likewise. I usually put the solo in solo. But something this big, gotta admit, helps kind of nice. So how you want to run this? I'm not very patient. So my vote's through the front and surprise him.
Well, if that's the case, let's just kill ourselves now and call it a day.
What's your plan then?
You should have served from afar. Really get the layout of the building's exterior. See what we're dealing with. Less chances of ending 6 feet under.
Makes sense.
Fredrich, with his tech expertise, pulls out his laptop and begins analyzing the details of the job for the second time. He takes note of the various surveillance areas and deadly auto-sentry guns.
There seems to be terminals placed at these spots. We'll hit those first.
Yeah, no worries. You're really good at this shit, huh?
Just making sure I don't miss any details so we don't end up zeroed. Alright, there's a fire hatch. We'll head there next. A problem. There seems to be a distance from the terminal to the hatch. We'll need to buy some time. Vincent?
Yeah, I think I could drum something up.
Keep them off us. And we'll pop in and get what we need. And you'll be the getaway driver.
The group arrives at the facility. Vincent drops off Isabella and Fredrich further away before driving into the view of the guards. They run to the parking lot of the facility and await Vincent's diversion.
What the hell's going on?
Hey, you can't be here. This is a restricted area.
Let's move towards the terminal.
Fredrich and Isabella reach the terminal. With ease, Fredrich continues to rework the security system through the terminal and gains access to the camera feeds. The auto turrets, now under Fredrich's control, begin targeting the guards.
Ha! Would you look at that? Oh man, you gotta do it.
They stealthily depart away from the terminal and head towards the hatch.
Fuck!
What was that? Get down!
Fredrich whips out his tool case and begins to tinker with the hatch.
Voila. Your hatch awaits.
Such a gentleman. Thank
They
you.
crawl through the small hatch and wait at the end. Fredrich and Isabella appear on basement floor 1. A sleek, high-tech interior with metallic gray walls, a large administration desk sits in the middle of the room.
What's happening out there?
Sounds like gunfire.
You smell that?
Oh, fuck you.
No. A faint chemical smell in the air. Seems harmless, but strange.
Fuck. God damn it. Fuck.
She dodges out of the fire in time and dives to cover behind the administration desk next to Fredrich.
Alright, this system's been fried. Best I can do is standby mode, so careful. Don't reactivate it.
Guess Jojo knew what he was doing, putting you on this.
We'll head to the next terminal, next subfloor.
Something's up! Start locking down the facility!
Understood.
Isabella, time to use that shotgun.
I thought you'd never ask.
I take one, and you take one. Right when they burst through that door.
You hear that? Coming from the stairwell.
Yoo-hoo!
The guards open the door and begin firing their assault rifles in close range. The guards miss their shots. Fredrich misses his first shot. He fires again and blows a hole straight through the guard's chest armor, piercing his lung. Isabella fires her shotgun, landing a devastating hit on the injured guard from above. The guard near death tries desperately to attack once again, but fumbles his shot. The second guard switches to his pistol, fires twice, and misses both. Fredrich returns fire, first hitting and killing the already injured guard, then firing and wounding the second guard.
One down!
Isabella fires, hits, and nearly kills the second guard. The last guard makes a desperate attempt to crawl out of the stairwell while firing his pistol. The shots hit, but negated by Fredrich's flak-lined jacket. He tries again, this time firing his rifle, but stumbles upon firing, missing. Fredrich draws his katana sword. He runs and attacks the helpless guard.
No!
Dicing him in two. He cleans the blade. Fredrich and Isabella quietly move from the stairway onto the second basement floor. Soft ambient lighting illuminates the area, casting a futuristic glow on the surroundings. Various lounge seating is seen throughout the floor. Numerous office rooms are laid out, lining the outside areas.
Stay here. I'll stealth ahead.
Preem.
Fredrich continues moving stealthily to the next command terminal on their floor. He arrives and begins to rework the security terminal for the floor. Activating the auto turrets and reprogramming them to recognize them as friendly.
All right, Isabella, come on down.
They approach an elevator and stairwell marked authorized personnel only.
All right, you go down the stairway, draw them in. I'll take the elevator and sneak to the terminal connected to the turrets.
You got it, Chum.
Fredrich opens the stairwell door easily with his lockpick skills. Fredrich enters the elevator, pops open the access panel, and begins to work his magic. The third basement floor is gleaming of reflective materials, accentuated by intricate patterns of circuitry etched into their surface. State-of-the-art equipment and advanced workstations occupy the facility's spacious chambers. Transparent screens and holographic displays are integrated seamlessly into the environment. The air hums with a gentle, almost imperceptible white noise generated by the facility's advanced ventilation filtration systems. A faint chemical odor is still detected through the vents. Fredrich continues on and masterfully sneaks out of the elevator into the area. Guards fly past Fredrich, unaware of his presence, and head towards the stairwell to Isabella. Fredrich arrives at the floor's security terminal and begins to rework the circuitry, successfully altering the wiring to take control of the sentry guns. Fredrich presses on and comes up to a mechanical unmarked door. He begins to rework the security panel, successfully activating the door. Fredrich walks forward, down a long and dimly lit stairset to another mechanical door at the bottom. Fredrich puts on his anti-smog breathing mask and holds out his flashlight. He enters a secret high-tech facility interior. In the main area, a central command center functions as the nerve center of operations. A large curved console dominates the space, surrounded by a semicircular array of high-resolution screens. Near the floor, 3 engineers dressed in lab coats cower behind their chairs.
Hey, you! Where do you keep the experimental tech?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fredrich holds his gun, pointed at the man's face.
Whoa, all right. Just let me access the terminal before it destabilizes first.
What exactly is gonna destabilize?
The tech at the center of this building.
All right, fine.
While the man clicks away on the terminal, Fredrich sneaks a hidden drive onto a nearby terminal and begins to download data files.
Hey, you can't bring that with you.
This doesn't concern you.
I can't let you take that tech. It's too dangerous to be on the streets.
It's either that or your life.
The engineer closes his eyes and prepares himself.
No, wait. Don't. I'll take you to it.
The second engineer stands to his feet and makes his way to the middle of the room with Fredrich. The engineer waves his ID card in the air, and a set of small control modules assembles from the floor. The engineer places his ID into the middle of the slot.
Just grab one of the ID cards from the others.
Why don't you want the tech out?
We know so little about cyberpsychosis, and with that tech, it's almost a guarantee. And what happens if Militech gets this, huh? How about Arasaka?
Fredrich takes the badge off another engineer and places it into the module as well.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
The floor beneath them begins to descend. After descending 10 feet below, a small chamber illuminates in front of them. Fredrich sees a sleek black chrome set of cybernetic arms display mounted on the chamber walls.
And what would happen if I put these on?
These aren't your average Ripper Doc cyberware.
Fredrich quickly retrieves the mounted cyber arms and places them into his carry-all bag. Upon hearing the alarms, Fredrich quickly makes his way back. As he returns to the command center, he sees swarms of Biotechnica guards arriving. Fredrich frantically runs back and meets up with Isabella.
This place is getting swarmed. Time to get out of here. We'll go the way we came, through the hatch.
Shit. All right, let's move.
I hope Vincent's okay.
As they both hastily make their way back through the facility, small rumbles shake the floors. The sound of heavy engines, battle cries, and gunfire are faintly heard.
Shit, I know that sound. That sounds like scavengers. A good distraction for the guards. Let's make use of it.
They continue their escape. As they run, a larger rumble shakes the floor, almost causing them to fall. The lights flicker on and off.
Oh no! Get down!
A large explosion erupts, filling the air with fire and knocking Fredrich and Isabella off their feet. Fredrich awakens to see the facility lay in ruins all around him, buried by structural debris. The once imposing high-tech facility in the desert now lay in ruins. The force of the blast had torn through the walls, exposing the inner machinery and electronics now rendered useless. Wires and cables dangled from the ceiling, severed and sparking, while shattered computer screens and control panels lay strewn about their broken fragments. The explosion had left behind a cloud of smoke and dust that hung heavy in the air, causing an eerie haze over the ruins. Fredrich tries desperately to call for help using his holo device, but no signal.
Whoa, what's going on here? Everything's in ruins. Isabella! Isabella, are you here? Maybe you're still under the rubble.
Fredrich peers through the smog, searching for Isabella. He sees her body buried under some rubble.
Are you here? Maybe you're still alive under here.
Fredrich uses his strength to remove the debris. After some time, he reaches Isabella, only to find that she is being crushed by the rubble. Fredrich desperately searches her gear and luckily finds 5 incendiary grenades. With his keen sense and critical training, he notices gas canisters buried in the rubble. Fredrich strategically places the canisters into position along with the grenades. Fredrich begins to crawl out to safety.
Oh, here, finally.
Fredrich lay exhausted on his back. The air is thick with smoke, debris and shrapnel scattered across the sand, with fragments of glass and metal glinting in the sunlight. Bodies of fighters of both Biotechnica and scavengers litter the area.
Where's that Forerunner? Where did Vincent go?
Fredrich searches around and finds the Forerunner sitting idle, bullet holes spread throughout the vehicle. He finds Vincent dead, gunned down, slumped over the steering wheel. Fredrich unbuckles Vincent from the seat and slowly lowers his body to the ground.
You are a good man, honest and loyal to the end.
Fredrich grabs some nearby rubble and buries Vincent. He takes Vincent's necklace and places it in his bag.
Someone else is bound to come. I better get going.
Fredrich takes a look at the broken down Forerunner. With his masterful skills, he jury rigs together a fix for the vehicle. As Fredrich drives away from the site, his holo begins to ring.
Signal's back. It's Jojo. Not now.
Fredrich arrives back into Night City and finds a quiet area to inspect the cyberware. As he goes to park, he notices a vehicle behind tailing him for some time. Fredrich dips in and out of alleyways and streets, accelerating away from the strange car, but the car persists.
What? I'm in the middle of something right now.
Just what do you think you're doing, Chuba? We had a deal.
The deal's still on. I'm just trying to figure out what this thing even is.
Just pull over. Be a nice boy and hand it over.
And what guarantee do I have that you won't just zero me right there and then? This is worth a lot more than our original deal.
All right, fine. Let's meet up. Come down to my office and we'll sort it out.
So you can trap me? Oh no, we're gonna meet somewhere public and open.
Fine. Have it your way. The Atlantis Club big enough for ya?
Fine, that works.
Don't pull any fast ones on me now. I'll call off the gongs chasing ya.
As the car behind Fredrich peels away, he takes a quick moment to check on the cyberware using his tech expertise.
There's nothing like this on the market. Worth way more than 5,000 eddies for sure.
The set of cyberware arms are a jet black chrome of a sleek, lightweight design, with high-grade specs never before seen to Fredrich. Fredrich makes his way to Club Atlantis. Fredrich approaches the booth in the back. He sees a large, robust man with augmented body features to resemble a terrifying clown, with big red fluffy hair and a large red nose.
Whoa.
What? Do I look funny to you?
No, you look great.
Did you bring the goods?
First, we need to talk about what kind of goods I'm bringing you.
Well, let's see 'em.
Jojo, you know I won't let you see them till I see some eddies.
Oh, I'm good for it.
Jojo places 2,000 eddies on the table.
You and I both know this is worth way more than even 8,000 eddies.
Well, let me take a peek at it.
I won't show you nothing till you put those eddies in my account.
Well, let me take one peek at it. Now I'm thinking this gonk brain here didn't even bring it.
Oh no, I have it. You know I'm an honest businessman. Plus, you think I'd show up here empty-handed with your goons all up in this place?
Got me there, Tomb. You're right. I'd kill ya.
Fredrich opens his tech bag, revealing the cyberware arms.
They're beautiful.
Uh-huh. Just flick over 5K more and they're yours.
Done.
Fredrich passes the cyberware to Jojo. Fredrich puts Vincent's necklace onto the bar table.
Here, this was Vincent's. Isabella is still buried under all that rubble.
Huh. Never figured you to be the sentimental type.
They were good tombs, loyal and honest. I couldn't keep them alive.
Quite the guy we have here. You and I are gonna keep in touch.
Fredrich nods goodbye while Jojo squeezes his nose in acknowledgement. Fredrich calmly departs the Atlantis. Jojo sits up and slides Vincent's necklace off the bar table and onto the floor. Jojo sneers at the exit door and gestures to his goons.
Fetch me that gonk's head.